What's up, my beautiful people? Welcome back. This week is week 2 of my trading recap. It was a wild one. I mean, started off really, really good, and then I traded AVGO earnings, and let's just say I got cooked. So let's hop into week 2, y'all. Real quick, so I blew my Earn2Trade account. I am no longer going to trade with them because I just don't want to have to wait another 10 days. To me, that's very silly. So now I'm trading with FundedSeat.
Before I hop in the market, I've been traveling, so I haven't been on the charts, but I will come here to my TPO chart and I will go ahead and ensure that I split it. Not only do I split it, but I'll also go ahead and get my POCs on there. And once I do that, then I'm able to analyze the market a little bit better. I'll also fix my meta chart as well as my candlestick chart on the left, and we'll go from there. So that's one of the first things I do. I get my TPO chart up and running, so it kind of lets me know where the market is heading, what setup I should be looking for. I do believe that we will try and come down here at some point. But because my POC is right here, my main POC, well, my VWAP is right here as it relates on the middle chart, I should look for entry somewhere around here, but it's already late in the day. I had a late start today. This is my first day back off of traveling, so let's see if I can get a good pullback to hop in to get this down here. Once again, I'm not looking for a whole thing because I'm only trying to make $300 today or under. Minimum, I want to make 200 to get that consistency where it needs to be. And I still have about, 7 to 8 days to hit that 10-day mark in order to go ahead and pass this evaluation. So this is what I do when I first get on the charts to make sure I build a TPO, get it set up, and then go from there. Second thing I want to do is I want to go ahead and look at my middle screen. So this is my middle screen right here. All right, as stated, previous sentiment is down here. I do believe that we're going to come and try to hit previous sentiment. However, the perfect entry would be up here. I can either wait for it, or the goal would be to wait for it because I have 35 seconds left on this 15-minute. So I'm going to try and wait for it here. I am going to go ahead and put in a TP. I'm just going to go ahead and put a TP of 50. And let's see what that gets me. So that's about 250. So I can even shorten that. Okay. So if I'm using my quick ruler, here to about right here, that's $205. So I'll let this candle finish up. I'll go ahead and place this about right here. Hey guys, I really gotta get a new computer because it is glitching so much. Hopefully my voice is picking up as I'm moving my mouse and placing these entry points. Let's see, we should be able to, it might not come back all the way up here, but I'll just gauge it. Once it starts going up, I'll go ahead and probably move the entry a little bit lower. But the goal is to get it to previous settlement down here. All right, let me go ahead and pull up my left screen. All right, here's my left screen. This one's already set up, so I didn't really have to touch it much. It was like this, just moved it up a little. So here's my left screen, and as you can see, we're on the 15-minute. If I go down to the 5-minute, you can see these pullbacks, pullback, pullback. So that's why right now my entry is about right here. Yeah, my entry is about right here. My mouse moves really fast. But my entry is about right here. So we are, let's see, we are right here. So we're about 154 ticks away. Well, this is actually MNQ. No wonder it's not showing my entry. I was wondering why I have to do it. Let's go to MNQ. Well, no, let's go to NQ. MNQ and NQ normally shows about the same thing because essentially it is the same thing. It's just that for MNQ, it's pretty much like the mini option. So it's pretty much less weighted, right? So this is going to come up here and do a pullback. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to go ahead and bring my entry down. I'm going to go ahead and put another entry below this as it pops up. Okay. I do believe we're going to go down. However, I do believe we're going to have a pullback. I'm going to put another entry right here. If it gets this entry right here, I'll go ahead and get out of this one at the top. Let me widen it a little bit. So if it gets this entry right here, I'll go ahead and get out of this one at the top. But as you can see on the Williams R, it looks like it's not coming all the way up to the 20. It normally gets like midway. So I could very well go ahead and put another entry down here. Let me put a TP. And if you're asking why I don't do market orders, I do not do market orders. If I would do a market order right now, it probably would get me in up here, or somewhere like right here. It annoys me so much. So I just like to go ahead and put my take profits, my stop loss, and just go ahead and put a standard order in. Once again, I'm only trying to make 300. What I should be doing, honestly, I probably should just get some more accounts, but I really wanted to go ahead and get this Earn2Trade account and see if I can trade with them. I don't like the fact that it takes 10 days. When I was at home and I was strictly, I had some time off and I was just trading, that made sense. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put this under right here, and I'm just gonna trail it. Let me see how it looks on 15. So if it pops down, that's fine. All right, here we go. So we're actually in. So what I'm gonna do, I am going to remove this one in the middle. And once again, I'm not looking for a whole lot. All right. Would I have liked to be in right now? No, because it can go all the way up here. If it goes all the way up here, that's perfectly fine. That's about 8, but it took, well, it goes to VWAP. That's what, 560? But even if it gives me half, I'm still fine with that, right? Reason being, I don't need to make a whole lot on this. hopefully we can just go ahead and, get me out of this. But what I will do, I will secure 50. Okay, if we get, let's do this. Okay. So here you have it, guys. I want to keep this open just to see how long we're going to take to get to settlement. It's not the holy grail, right? So there is a possibility this can go all the way up here and not specifically touch settlement. However, more than likely it's going to come before it hits settlement. More likely it's going to come down and hit settlement. But we still have a good chance for it to come up to 654 to VWAP and then come down to settlement. So you had, this is on 5 minutes. I'll show you guys what the 1 minute looks like. See, the 1 minute will like scare you, but I know a lot of people trade on the 1 minute because once it gets over 20, like if you look right here, you get over 20 on 1 minute, you get over 20 on 1 minute, you get over 20 on 1 minute, you get over 20 on 1 minute. What do? You can get some good ticks to the sell side, right? So if we got in here at the over 20 on the 1 minute, let's see right here. Okay, right here. If we got in here, you could have made 260. Yes, it pulled back, right? But you still would have been in the green because it would have only been what? You'd have been in the green $45. But then you had all of this, all the way down here. So that's $1,000. Now if you were still holding, you'd have went up. Well, you would have from 1,000 you lost. Not even lost. You would have just been in a pullback of 725, and then come back down here. So I made on this one trade 210. However, I could have made 395, but it's all good. Like I said, I want to make no more than 300. I think I'm good with this. This is late in the day. I opened and closed a trade when I came in, just so that I can count a day, which is called or considered flipping. So I did flip on Monday, and now today I was able to make this trade. So I do have a total of, I believe, let's see here. I believe I do have a total of 4 days now, either 4 or 5 days towards my 10-day goal. And I mean, I'm up right now in this account. I'll do a screenshot real quick, but that's before I get off of here. This is what the 1 minute would look like. And like I said, a lot of people use the 1 minute, but you can't, it's not the holy grail. None of this is a holy grail. These should all be confluences, right? That's why I went from my TPO chart to my middle chart, making sure my candlestick chart, they all coincide, and looking at the Williams R. And then once I forgot to show this chart, but this was already up. All I do is expand this. I will show this chart. This is going to be what my main laptop screen looks like. And this is going to be my ES chart. I really hate when this happens. So I have been trading this account and I've been trying my best to hold my trades. But once I go into profit, I normally put a stop loss in profit. And this thing just keeps hitting my stop loss. So as you can see, I have been in this trade for a while right over here, right? It did come down. I held through it. Now I got out right here, not intentionally, just because I put in a stop loss here. Hit me out all the way up here. It's okay. So let's go back. Got in here and I hit me out here. And it's just, it's one of those things where it's frustrating. All right, here you have it. Session P&L 1198. So yeah, after reported, I would say, I did go back, and that's what you get. You know, session P&L down 1100. Of course, that is 1198, so that's about 1200. Pretty much took all the way from 1200. At 2 days traded, I was doing really good, but I decided to hop on in AVGO earnings, and I thought it was gonna be positive, man, but actually it was in negative. So they were expecting that this thing would push up. It didn't push up. It's all good. Eventually it just kept pushing down, and yeah. So that Lucid eval, it's pretty much. I mean, it hit the LL, y'all. I mean, it's there's no sugarcoating it. Try to come back tomorrow. Try to come back stronger. It is what it is. If I had gotten off of the stream, what I said I was gonna do, and didn't trade earnings, I'd be fine. But I traded earnings, and this is what happened. So it's all good. Now I'm just looking for. I'm really, really looking forward to trading FundedSeat. I don't like. I've never been excited like this since Apex. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why Apex banned me. I didn't even have Apex accounts when Apex banned me. So it's like make it make sense. I had no accounts. I tried to go ahead and purchase Apex accounts, and I found out I couldn't purchase any accounts. So I have no idea what's going on. I've heard other people like having the same issues where they can't even buy any accounts because their brand, it just doesn't show. Like you will click it, like click the promotion and everything, and when you go to buy the account, you can't buy it. So I'm not really sure what's going on, but hey, I'm excited for FundedSeat. FundedSeat, they had banned me. Looking forward to testing it out, and yeah, we'll go tomorrow. Earn to trade, earn to trade, earn to trade. It is time to cut nonsense. Y'all are doing everything but allowing traders to pass accounts in 5 days or less. Why does it take 10 days to pass an account? You're doing a 50% discount. If a trader can pass an account in 5, 6, 7, 8 days, what does this 50% discount do? It just stresses traders out and have traders overtrade. This is nonsense. This is pure rubbish. Like I get it, the 50% discounts, all stuff, but then you look and then what? You still have to go ahead and pay to reset. And then your next evaluation free after you pass the evaluation, get funded, and then you unlock a free value. This is nonsense. This is pure rubbish. Y'all need to get it together. I really tried. I tried hanging there with y'all, but yeah, nope, can't do. Once you go ahead and you decrease those days to get funded, I'll be more than happy to revisit. But other than that, can't do it, my friend. Can't do it.